Do you want some free FIFA points? Yeah, I know you do. But you might be thinking this giveaway is fake. It's not. And here's some proof. But if you want to win that prize, all you guys need to do is like this video, comment down below with a reason why you should win, and subscribe if you're new. And if you need any coins for Christmas, Mule Factory has the cheapest coins on the internet. They have a 24/7 service. I have used them so many times before, lads. They are so reliable. Code LE5CHEAP to get yourself a huge discount right now. Go and check them out. Alright lads, so I've recently been building a new team in FIFA 20 and this is what that team's looking like. Let's see if we can get over 500 likes for this team, by the way. How sick is this? I got Van Dijk in an untradeable pack. First owner Van Dijk. What do you mean? Well, basically I've been building this team right here and I've noticed something which can actually get you quite a bit of coins. Now, as you can see right here, I've got Lucas Moura in centre mid. That's mainly because he needs to be there for the chemistry of this team. Something that I'm doing right here is basically using a formation. Then I'm just going to be going over to my custom tactics in game and changing to my game plan of defensive, because that is a completely different formation, which as you can see right here is a lot better than the one that I'm using right now. But you can't get this formation any other way. So one thing that I've needed to do is actually a lot of position changes on different cards, and whilst position changing this Lucas Moura, I actually noticed something which is ridiculous. Now, as you can see, Lucas Moura right now is centre mid. Now, if I just put him on the bench and put someone else in that position who's a centre attacking mid, maybe like De Jong right here. So De Jong's going to be off chem right now. So what the game actually does when you're off chem, if you go over to actions, it'll tell you to put a consumable on that card. Now, as you can see in the bottom right, it says recommended consumable search. Now, obviously the recommended consumable is going to be CAM to CM, and if we search upon the market, the price of those right now is absolutely ridiculous. It's so hard to actually find yourself any of these cards who aren't going for mega expensive. And one thing that I actually noticed is you could probably make coins off of it. And if we go over to consumables tab and let's take a look at the position modifier and see how much it actually goes for on the market, I bet it's so much cheaper than that. So cam to CM, I'm going to change this max buy now, and as you can see, they're going for as low as like 2.5k. And people were wanting like 3.5k on the market before. So what I'm going to actually recommend for you guys to do is actually go through and try and snipe some of these cards, and you can actually sell them for a lot more than they're actually worth, because people can't be bothered to scroll using that recommended consumable search, and nobody actually goes through and actually tries to pick up these cards at anything else. They just think, yeah, whatever, I can't really be asked going over to the market. So I'm just going to pick them up and I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can use that to your advantage. So go over and try and get them for as cheap as you possibly can do. It might be quite hard to get a few of them, but what you're looking for is to get around, I'm not too sure, let's say around 8 of these. What you need to do once you've picked up all the cards is jump back over to your transfer list, and then as you can see right here, we've got all these position modifiers. So what you need to do is list up all of them at the same inflated price. Now you want to be going for a price that is between 3.5 and 4.5k. So we're going to go for the first one and we're going to go for 3.7k, 1,000 coins more than what we originally paid. Likewise with all the other ones until about the last two. So with the last two, what you actually want to do is set these for a lot cheaper or a bit cheaper than the other ones that you've got up on the market. So with this one, I'm going to go for 3,300. People will scroll past that and just be like, oh, that's a bargain. And then with your last one, you want to list that up for the same as what you have listed all the other ones up for. Now, basically what the person is going to see now when they scroll through that recommended consumable tab is going to be all of your cards. Now, if you take a look at the buy now price, if I'm scrolling through and it looks like there's 3.7k and you're like, I don't want to pay 3.7k, as soon as one pops up cheaper at 3.3k, they're just going to pick that one up. And in addition to that as well, people also pick up these 3.7k cards just because they're lazy, literally just because they can't be bothered to go over to the transfer market. And trust me with this one, you will make passive coins by doing this. And to be fair, this actually works with loads of other positions as well, just because people are lazy. So for example, I've just converted De Jong to CM and now he's in cam. So we're going to go for a recommended consumable search again. And if we just take a look at the buy now price, as you can see, someone's doing it at 1.4k and then listing cheaper ones up at 1.1k, and they're just going to sell on. By using the method that I've shown you guys as well, you'll fill up a whole page because there's 6 cards right here, and if you buy buy even more than that, you're going to be filling up even more pages, so you're more likely to get a sell on. One thing to bear in mind with this method though, you have to be so patient with it. You honestly have to be so patient with it. Don't be expecting instant results, because you're not going to be getting that. If you've got, say, a spare 50,000 coins, go ahead and do this. We'll do it with Sissoko now at centre attacking mid in CM, and as you can see right here, the cheapest ones up on the market are like 3.2, 3.5, and people are just going to be dipping in and out, and they're just going to be picking up whatever. So it doesn't really matter what you even list these up for, they're still going to sell on. So what I'm actually going to do is go and jump into a game, come back in an hour, and I'm going to show you guys some of the cards actually sold on. Let's get into it. How do? Went and played a few games, got slapped both times. Yeah, jumping over to the transfer list though, you will be able to see that one card has actually sold on for 3.3k. Now, if your cards don't sell on the first time, just relist them and keep doing it. If they don't sell on after, like, I don't know, 2 days, just bring the price down ever so slightly, but these will sell on if you keep relisting them. Like I said, the more that you've got of these and the more that you can undercut yourself by, the more likely you're going to get a deal. But I just wanted to make a video just showing you guys how to make probably the easiest coins you're ever going to make in FIFA 20. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it, comment down below and subscribe if you're new. But this bet is 6. This has been how to make probably the easiest coins you're ever going to make in FIFA 20, and I am off. Goodbye.